Welcome to the Family Sports Trivia Podcast. We are your hosts, Theo and Joanna.
We are a mom and son duo who love playing games and trivia with the rest of our family, dad and son duo, Chad and Russell. Each episode format will consist of 2 rounds of sports trivia, and you can follow along at home or in the car. Let's get to it!
This episode is all about Golf's Masters Tournament. We will learn about the tournament's history and all things golf.
For this episode, our contestants will alternate questions, and we encourage those of you following along to either play adult versus kid or combine your powers to try to beat our contestants' total scores.
The first round has questions worth 1 point each, and the second round has questions worth 2 points each. Each contestant will answer 5 questions per round.
Today's contestants are Dad, Chad, and son, Russell. One of Chad's midlife crisis hobbies is golf. He recently became more interested in golf and has been trying to get his whole family more into it by taking us to pitch and putts and do drills at home on a green mat that he purchased off Facebook Marketplace. Russell is always down to try new sports, so he tags along with his dad on this new endeavor. Let's see if this new hobby helps them with this episode. Both contestants were given the theme ahead of time and were encouraged to study.
Daddy, how did you prepare for this episode?
As Mommy said, I'm constantly trying to learn new things about golf, so I've been reading more and more online.
Russell, how did you prepare for this episode?
I read a bunch of books about Tiger Woods.
Well, hopefully that's enough. Our first question is for Chad. Where is the Masters played every year? Is it A, Pebble Beach, B, Augusta National, C, St. Andrews, or D, Pinehurst?
That would be B, Augusta National.
That's correct. Augusta National Golf Club has hosted the Masters every year since 1934. There are no rotating courses. Question 2 is for Russell. How many holes are in a standard round of golf? Is it A, 9, B, 12, C, 18, or D, 24?
I think it's C.
That's correct. They play 18 holes of golf. And at these bigger tournaments, the athletes play a round of golf each day of the tournament. Russell, do you know how many days of golf are played at the Masters?
No.
Okay, well, they play...
4.
Yes, they play 4 days of golf for 4 total rounds. Question 3 is for Chad. What flower is Augusta National famous for? Is it A, azaleas, B, tulips, C, roses, or D, sunflowers?
That would be A, azaleas. And even though I've only recently gotten into learning and watching a lot more, I do, whenever the Masters is on every year after March Madness, seeing that landscape and the azaleas is always like the sign of spring. Spring is here.
That's correct. I guess you do know a lot about this tournament. Question 4 is for Russell. What color jacket does the winner receive at the Masters? Is it A, red, B, blue, C, green, or D, gold?
I don't know. D?
D is incorrect. The correct answer is C, green. The famous green jacket stays at the club. Winners can only take it home for 1 year. Question 5 is for Chad. What is the name of the famous sandwich sold at the Masters? Is it A, the turkey club, B, the pimento cheese, C, a BLT, or D, ham and Swiss?
That would be the pimento cheese, which I do believe is $1.50.
That's correct. The pimento cheese sandwich is iconic and, as you just said, is still very cheap, especially compared to most sporting events. The price of the food at the Masters is what they call inflation resistant. Question 6 is for Russell. Which of the following is the lowest score term in golf? Is it A, bogey, B, par, C, birdie, or D, eagle?
That'd be D.
That's right. An eagle means scoring 2 under par on a hole. It's pretty rare and exciting. Question 7 is for Chad. What is the par for Augusta National? Is it A, 70, B, 71, C, 72, or D, 73?
Oh, wow. Is it D, 73?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 72. Most courses are par 72, but Augusta's layout makes it feel much tougher. Question 8 is for Russell. What do golfers yell to warn others of a stray shot? Is it A, heads up? Is it B, duck? Is it C, watch out? Or is it D, four?
That'd be D4.
That's correct. And the origin of 4 isn't totally clear, but it has been used for centuries. Russell, have you ever yelled that on a course?
No.
Chad, have you ever yelled 4 on a course?
No. I almost hit Russell once, but I didn't have time to yell 4.
Ooh.
My baseball reflexes help me.
Oh, that's very helpful.
He almost also hit me because I was standing behind a tree and then the ball went straight at the tree that I was behind. So he was kind of trying to hit me.
But he didn't hit you?
Yeah, he didn't, thanks to the tree.
Oh, thank goodness the tree was there. All right, question 9 goes to Chad. Which golfer is known as lefty? Is it A, Jordan Spieth, B, Phil Mickelson, C, Dustin Johnson, or D, Brooks Koepka?
That is Phil Mickelson.
That's correct. Did you know that Phil Mickelson is actually right-handed, but he plays golf lefty?
Did not know that. That's wild.
Neither did I.
And question 10 goes to Russell. Russell, who is the most famous modern Masters champion known for wearing red on Sundays? Is it A, Tiger Woods, B, Rory McIlroy, C, Phil Mickelson, or D, Jordan Spieth?
That would be A, the great Tiger Woods.
That's correct. Tiger Woods has won the Masters 5 times and helped grow the game worldwide. Although he sometimes makes the news for doing some not great things in life, his impact on the sport of golf is undeniable. Theo, what was the score after round 1?
Daddy has 4 and Russell has 4.
All right, families at home and in the car. What was your score? Did you beat Chad and Russell? Before we get into round 2, our next segment is called the Sports Stat Corner, where we explain a sports stat related to our episode. Let's learn the basics of scoring and some terminology so everyone can follow along during the Masters. In golf, the goal is simple. Finish the course in the fewest number of strokes. A stroke is just every time you swing and hit the ball. Each hole on the course has a number called par. Par is the number of strokes a really good golfer is expected to take to finish that hole. For example, a par 3 hole should take 3 strokes. A par 4 hole should take 4 strokes. A par 5 hole should take 5 strokes. Now here's where the fun names come in. If you finish a hole in exactly par, that's called a par. 1 stroke under par is called a birdie. 2 under par is called an eagle. 1 over par is called a bogey, and 2 over par is called a double bogey. So if a player scores a 3 on a par 4, that's a birdie. If they score a 5 on that same hole, that's a bogey. Over a full round, all those scores add up. At big tournaments like the Masters at Augusta National Golf Club, players play 18 holes per round and usually 4 rounds total. Instead of just total strokes, you'll often hear scores relative to par, like she's -5, which that means 5 strokes under par, and that's really good. He's +2 would mean that he's 2 strokes over par. The lower the score, the better your day. And here's a bonus term for you. A handicap is a number that represents a golfer's skill level and helps level the playing field. The higher your handicap, the more extra strokes you get. So beginners can compete fairly with more experienced players. If your mom typically hits 5 strokes better than you, then you would get a handicap of 5. So as long as you don't do worse than 5 strokes behind her, you can still win. Join us next episode for our next Sports Stat Corner.
Welcome back. Round 2 will also have 5 questions for each contestant, and each question will be worth 2 points each. As a reminder, the score is Daddy has 4 and Russell has 4.
Question 1 is for Chad. What is the cut at the Masters after 2 rounds? Is it A, top 30 and ties? Is it B, top 50 and ties? Is it C, top 70 and ties? Or D, everyone plays all 4 rounds?
I am going to guess top 50 and ties.
That's correct. Making the cut is a really big deal. It means you get to play the weekend. Question 2 is for Russell. What is the name of the Masters Trophy? Is it A, Masters Trophy, B, the Wanamaker Trophy, C, the Claret Jug, or D, the Green Cup?
D.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was A, the Masters Trophy. It's a replica of the Augusta Clubhouse. Question 3 is for Chad. What is the name of Augusta's famous Amen Corner? Is it for A, holes 3 to 5, B, holes 7 to 9, C, holes 11 to 13, or D, holes 15 to 17?
I can't remember. I'm going to have to guess C.
That's correct. In holes 11 to 13, this is what we call the Amen Corner, and that's where many Masters are either won or lost. Question 4 is for Russell. Who presents the green jacket to the winner? Is it A, the tournament director, B, a random past winner, C, the club president, or D, the previous year's champion?
D.
That's correct. The previous year's champion passes along the jacket to the new winner, and it's one of the coolest traditions in sports. Question 5 is for Chad. Which hole at Augusta is called the Golden Bell? Is it A, hole 11, B, hole 12, C, hole 13, or D, hole 14?
Is it C, 13?
That is incorrect. It is hole 12, answer choice B. It's one of the shortest and most dangerous holes on the course. Chad, do you happen to know the name of any of the other holes at Augusta or what they're named after?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Well, the golf course was formerly a plant nursery, and each hole is named after the tree or shrub with which it has become associated. Do you want me to read all of them or no?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so hole 1 is the tea olive. Hole 2 is the pink dogwood. 3 is the flowering peach. 4 is the flowering crabapple. 5 is magnolia. 6 is juniper. 7 is the pampas. 8 is the yellow jasmine. 9 is Carolina cherry. 10 is camellia. 11 is white dogwood. 12 is the golden bell. 13 is azalea. 14 is Chinese fir. 15 is firethorn. 16 is redbud. 17 is nandina, and 18 is holly. Question 6 is for Russell. Who has the most Masters wins? Is it A, Tiger Woods, B, Arnold Palmer, C, Jack Nicklaus, or D, Gary Player?
Is it A?
The correct answer is C, Jack Nicklaus. He has 6 Masters titles between 1963 and 1986. Tiger Woods won 5 between 1997 and 2019. Arnold Palmer won 4 between 1958 and 1964. And Gary Player was a player from South Africa who was the first non-American player to win the tournament in 1961. And I believe he has 3. Question 7 is for Chad. Who founded Augusta National and the Masters? Is it A, Arnold Palmer, B, Sam Snead, C, Jack Nicklaus, or D, Bobby Jones?
That would be D, Bobby Jones.
That's correct. Bobby Jones was an amateur legend. He never turned pro. He helped design Augusta and co-founded the Masters. Question 8 is for Russell. What happens if players are tied after 72 holes? Is it A, they share the win, B, there's an 18-hole playoff, C, a sudden death playoff, or D, a scorecard tiebreaker?
Is it C? I mean D? No, C?
It is C. Yeah, it's a sudden death playoff. The playoff starts on hole 18, and it's super intense. Question 9 is for Chad. Which famous shot did Tiger Woods make on hole 16 in 2005? Is it A, the chip-in birdie, B, a long eagle putt, C, a hole-in-one, or D, an albatross?
It was the putt for birdie, right? The long one?
Which answer choice is that? The chip-in birdie or the long eagle putt?
Sorry, long. It was the long eagle putt, right?
That is incorrect. The correct answer was A, the chip-in birdie. The ball paused on the edge before dropping, one of the most iconic moments ever. And Chad, do you know what it means to make an albatross shot?
Nope. What is that?
That's a term that we don't hear very often because it's 3 under on a par. So that's like scoring 2 on a par 5 or a hole-in-one on a par 4. And our final question is for Russell. What is the lowest 72-hole score in Masters history? Is it A, 18 under par, B, 20 under par, C, 22 under par, or D, 24 under par?
Is it B?
That's correct. B, 20 under par. Both Tiger Woods and Jordan Spieth have reached 18 under par or better. But 20 under par is the record to beat, held by Dustin Johnson in 2020. Okay, well, Theo, what is our final score?
Daddy has 10 and Russell has 10.
Ooh, a tie. So in this case, we have a lightning round for our contestants. Each contestant will have 20 seconds to answer. And this time, I believe Chad is going first. Chad, name as many winners of the Masters tournament as you can. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Scotty Scheffler, Jack Nicklaus, Phil Mickelson, Rory McIlroy.
And time. All right, pretty good. You got 7, and those were all winners, so I'll give all 7 of those to you. And Russell, you have 20 seconds to name as many golf terms as you can. 3, 2, 1, go.
Eagle, par, birdie, bogey, hole in one.
And time. All right, you got 5. So that means that Chad is our winner, and he will have bragging rights in our home until the next episode. Thanks so much to our contestants.
Thank you. And thank you so much for hosting. And we have some questions for our host today. Our first question is, would you rather go to a driving range and hit a ball really far, or putt-putt and work on your short game? So, Theo, you can go first.
That's a really hard choice. I would like to driving range and hit it really far, because I usually hit it really short since I'm not that good at golf.
You're getting a lot better, though. You're doing really well.
Just a bit.
You know how you get better?
How practice
Practice.
makes better, not perfect people out there. No one's perfect.
Thank you. And Mommy?
I love a good putt-putt, so I will pretty much always choose mini golf if I have the option.
And Russell?
Driving range, but everyone's perfect in their own way.
Dang. Okay. All right. Question number 2. As mentioned, the Augusta National is very famous than the Masters for their pimento cheese sandwiches. What is your favorite type of cheese, Theo?
I cannot decide. I really like cheddar. Yeah, I think it's it's cheddar. It's got to be cheddar.
And Mommy?
I love cheese.
I am going to have to go with brie. There are very few things in this world than warm brie on a green apple slice.
And Russell?
Swiss or cottage cheese?
Okay. My third question. What is a memorable golf moment?
That's like good or bad?
Just having to do with you. It's like
Okay, when you hit the ball at the tree that I was standing behind, and now we always stand behind you, but like far away behind you because you might hit it backwards and then hit us.
Okay.
Which you usually hit us.
Okay, and Joanna?
I mean, it was pretty memorable to do our first 9 holes together as a family. We did like a mini golf course together for the first time, and that was pretty memorable. It was much harder than I could have anticipated, but I also cherish all of our many golf memories together.
And Russell?
Making a hole in 3 and then Daddy owing me $5, which he never paid.
He bought you a Fanta. And also another bad memorable moment is when...
Is this the bee sting?
Yes,
Oh.
This is the bee sting. Where I got stung on my
On your hand.
hand? Where?
At mini golf.
I don't remember where.
Oh, so not that memorable.
Oh, I remember. It's there. You can still see the open spot.
Okay, and our last question, an extra question. After somebody wins the Masters, the following year, they get to pick the meal for the dinner before the next Masters. So the previous champion, the champion from the year before, gets to pick the champion's dinner meal. And it can be anything. So if you won the Masters, what would be your meal for the following year?
100 pounds of cheddar cheese.
Okay.
I love cheese!
And Joanna, what would be your players' championship dinner?
I have no idea. That's really tough. But I did read, I do know that Tiger Woods did something unconventional, and for his first win, he had like cheeseburgers and chicken sandwiches and milkshakes, and that actually sounds really good when I read about that. Ooh, actually, I have another idea. I would maybe do like Korean barbecue.
And Russell?
Shake Shack burgers and milkshakes.
That'd be interesting.
Ooh, this episode is not sponsored by Shake Shack, but hey, Shake Shack, if you want to sponsor us, let us know.
Oh, and Dunkin's, the mango thingy. I don't even know it. The mango protein shake.
Okay, and Duncan, if you would like to sponsor us, please let us know.
Ooh, and also the McDonald's. Oh.
No, we're going to get sued. No, it's free ads.
Yeah, don't give them free ads.
We're giving them free ads. No free ads.
Let me
No
just
toy.
get sued.
No, we're good. All right.
Toys.
Thank you.
I want to eat the toys.
Thank you so much. And
Don't forget to subscribe and please give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to your podcasts. Bye.